Well, I really get pissed off when I can't fucking remember what I want to say in my fucking videos, man. I think about so much shit. Here's what I want to fucking say. What kind of a creature, sane creature, would willingly put themselves in the same place every day with no adventure like we do? You come home to the same spot every day and do the same things every day with no adventure. You don't do anything outside of this every day. The same thing until you die. And you come home and eat foods that kill you and slowly kill you. And then you go to a hospital that's near you so you don't have to drive far to your death, and you go to a hospital and you pass away in that hospital. You don't go far from home either to pass away. Just a few miles to the hospital, and then you're gone. That's it? That's what you're here for? That's what you're gonna fall for that? You're gonna fall for that? Are you fucking stupid? You people are fucking stupid, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're so fucking stupid. You're so foolish. There's tons of land out there. Even if the world wasn't flat and it was a spinning ball, I'd still want to go have my freedom and see it. And they still don't let you do that. They don't let you do anything but work, work, work. They got checkpoints and passports and all this shit. You know something's wrong here. You know what I mean? All you do is go stay in the same spot. You don't even get to adventure. There's no adventure in our lives. You're gonna die with no adventure in your life. No adventure means death. Okay, that's what you know that something's wrong with this world when all you do is just come home to the same spot. You come home to the same spot. It's not even a home. It's coming to the same spot every day. Does an animal do that forever? No, they venture on. Okay, animals don't stay in the same spot forever and and cook poisonous things for themselves and concoct things to kill themselves and then make a place near them called a hospital so they can go die in that thing and have everybody just huddled around and die together. That's all you fucking people are doing, man, and you don't even see it. You think you've got it lucky and you've got it made. You know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing at all. None of you know what the fuck you're doing at all. That's what I'm saying. You're lucky you've got me on here telling you some real truth because they're fucking you over bad. They're fucking us over real bad. All right? Fucking dumbasses, man. I'm so sick of it. That's what I want to tell you. That's what I want to tell you, man. Sitting here work, all day long. All we do is things that take up our time and our energy, and we're going nowhere. Like I said, all I do is do dishes all day long and clean, and cook and clean, and well, all for nothing, man. To keep this place clean, you know what I mean? That's it. That's my whole life is to keep this place clean and listen to traffic go by, and that's it. No adventure. I can't just take off and go wherever I want. I'm gonna end up getting arrested or stopped at a certain point. See what I'm saying? Right away, they've got control of you and your life. You know what I mean? Nope. Turn around. Go back to your slavery, or you're gonna go to jail. You know what I'm saying? You're that close, right? All are that close to going to jail as soon as you want to do anything but what you have to do. You know what I mean? What they're making us do, they're forcing us to stay in our homes. You know what I mean? They're forcing us to stay in this. Your home is not a home. It's a prison. It's a lockdown. That's why they've got you on lockdown now. They know the truth. That's why they closed all the borders as soon as they started this shit. They closed all the borders in and closed off the flat earth, all the land from you, because the land goes on forever and it's infinite. You don't have to be doing any of this bullshit. That's what I'm saying. It's a freeing feeling to know that this is a big lie and that you know the truth. The truth is that you don't need to be doing any of this, and you could be doing so many other things right now that are entertaining and fun to you, to your spirit, to make you learn and things that you want to do, and freedom, and not having to answer to nobody, you know what I mean, and being able to seize the day, and do what I want and feel good. I don't feel like doing dishes all day long and cooking all damn day, you know what I mean? I don't need to be eating that much. Like I said, we don't need to eat that much. I want to travel around and see the world and see people and eat along the way. You know what I mean? And I don't want to do dishes every day and be cooking for myself and sit here and fucking spend half the day doing dishes and cooking every day. That's what I do. And then I eat the damn meal, and we get into these habits that we're sitting in these apartments and these places of we know we don't have nothing better to do. You see, but it's not what we really would be doing originally. We've lost original thought and what we originally would be doing. This is not what we're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be like in a tree, you know what I mean, talking to somebody, learning and sharing knowledge with people and moving from tree to tree and moving from land to land and having freedom to do new and exciting things. Do you remember what that's like? See, new and exciting things. You don't even know what that's like because you do the same humdrum things every day. You know what I mean? The same routine every day I'm doing for the last 7 years, 20 years, all of our lives. I mean, look at how boring all of our lives have been. Boring, just the same stupid routine. You don't go far from one place, you know what I mean? Home and back home to the store and then back home to the store. You always come back home. We haven't done anything. If you look at what we've done, we've just moved from point A to point B. Maybe you move somewhere, but you still do the same thing in that other state that you moved to. It's the same, no going nowhere patterns. You're still going nowhere. You might move, but we're all going nowhere. See what I'm saying? You're not adventuring. There's no adventures. What's good for the spirit? You know what I mean? When society has destroyed all adventure, the only adventure left is to destroy that society. Okay, that's from John Smith, Globe Lie. Shout out to John Smith, Globe Lie, and all you flat earthers out there still doing activism. Trinity 4, John Smith, Globe Lie, flat earth man, flat earth fellow, and anybody else doing activism, real activism out there like me, putting it all on the line and going out there like I'm doing. Shout out to you and all you people out there. You all need to do what we're doing. And this isn't exclusive to us flat earthers. I don't even call me a flat earther. I'm just a human being that cares. I'm a human being that cares, and you should care too. Okay? Don't label me vegan or anything like that. I'm a human being that does the right things. I don't kill animals and eat them, and I care about our world and our children. And I don't like being lied to. We've been lied to about everything, and then we deserve the truth, and we deserve freedom and a fair shake on all of this, like we originally had. We had freedom and be able to move amongst the trees and travel as we please and eat as we please and do what we want. And we didn't harm anybody. We're not doing anything wrong. We never harm anybody. They make it you feel guilty, like we shouldn't be free because we're going to go harm somebody. We need cops around us at all times to make sure we're okay and we're sane. It's not sane to sit in here and do what we're doing. This isn't sane at all. Sitting here watching video screens all day in a dark place. We're all stuffed off with 4 walls around us in cubicles working in cubicles and working all day long. And what were you doing with your life? That's your life, man. What have you done? You've killed your spirit and your whole life with this boring life that we've lived. We let them do it to us. They duped us. You know what I mean? I knew it all along, too. I was like, man, I don't want to be doing none of this shit. I've never wanted to do any of this shit. You go to school and do all the stuff that they said. I never wanted to do any of it. You're good. We were right. We shouldn't have had to do any of it. They duped you. They fucked you over. They screwed you over, and they're still doing it. That's what I'm saying. It's about, you have to quit now. So you have to make a stand sometime, and it's now. It's now or never. You know what I mean? You either do it or forget it. You're gonna die. Do it or die. Exactly. If you don't do it, you're gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm getting other people who agree with me, and we're gonna take our world back. We'll come swing back around and get you and save you if we have to, and wake you up. We might have to put some of you in some healing centers though too, because you're gonna need some help, some deprogramming. We can't let you run around and give it all away either. So you're gonna have to be deprogrammed. A lot of people need to be deprogrammed and just healed. You need some healing and some time to just unwind and get all this brainwash out of all of us. We've been programmed to think that this is right. That this life behind 4 walls doing nothing is right. I've been watching TV screens and cooking all day long and doing dishes, and preparing things and doing the same damn patterns and routines every day that go nowhere. That's what I'm saying. I'm taking off. I don't need to do any of this shit. Even what I'm doing now, and it's like, this isn't right. I'm vegan. I'm doing the best I can to do everything right, but still, this isn't. I don't want to be stuffed off in here all day. This isn't. It's a pretty prison. I've got it. It's nice, yeah. But still, is this what I want to be forever, every day for the rest of my existence until I die and croak? Is that what I'm working for and doing everything for? No, I want more than that. What are we really here for, man? What are we really here for? Freedom. To travel around and get some excitement in our lives. You know what I mean? Where we talk to people and we do what we want and don't have people tell us what to do, and travel around and go see different sites and different places. That's what we're meant to do. When these trees used to be here, we used to just travel from tree to tree, eating big fruits and looking at I want to go look at all the pretty big trees. That's what we used to do. And wow, look at that big tree. Isn't that beautiful? And admire the beauty of the world around us. And that's all we used to do, is just go from tree to tree and admire how beautiful they were and eat from them. That's what I want to do again. That's why I just go from wherever I want to go. I want to go find my own little nook where none of you know where I'm at. And that's okay. It should be okay. You don't have to know where I'm at. See, they've got you tracked. They know just where you're at all the time. You know, if they want to find you, they will. And they're cutting like right now, they know right where I'm at. They're going to come and get me sooner or later, tell me I owe money, and kick me out of here. So everybody knows exactly where everybody's at and what they're doing. You're just a livestock piece of cattle, but they've got you labeled with a barcode on you, and they know exactly where you're at and what you're doing at all times because they own you like a piece of property. You're the same thing. You know, they made you into a piece of property, like just something you buy at the store. You're the same thing. You're a commodity. You know, that's fucked up, man. We're not that, okay? And you people are letting that happen. So you either do something about it, or we're all gonna die here, and it's your fault too. I'm doing something now. We need a savior. But I can't be the only one doing it. We all have to do this. I can't do it by myself. And I can't do it with just a group. We all have to agree upon this and do something about it, and then it'll happen. And you know it's the right thing because you know you're all dropping like flies. You're dying, and we're dying in these apartments. We're dying, and wherever you're at, doesn't matter what you're doing, you're still going back to the same spot. That's what I mean. It doesn't matter where you go or what vacation you do, you still have to return to that same spot and die in that spot. You know what I mean? You're going to end up dying there. You know you're going to end up doing the same things in that spot until it kills you. You know, and you get sick someday, and then your friends take you to the hospital, and oh, he passed away, and then you pass your stuff that you owned on to the next generation of whoever they are, and they die in that same spot you were in. You know, they say they stay in the same spot that you had, and then they die in that same spot. It's fucking stupid. That's insanity. Doing the same stupid thing over and getting the same stupid result. That's called insanity, and that's why all of you are insane with going along with any of this. I've always thought this when I was a kid. I was like, man, look at these old men just dying off. What happens when you get older? I see now. They stuff you off in these places and they kill you off. They kill you off. People die of loneliness. I used to hear people, they die of loneliness. Did you know you could die of loneliness? Yeah, now I see why. Of course you can. When you have nothing year after year and day after day with nothing to do except watching a video screen. Did you know a lot of people pass away and died just looking at the TV? This one guy said his mother died right in front of the television, just looking at the screen, and passed away. You know what I mean? That's what happens with his mother. I said, oh, that's going to be my mom. My mom's addicted to Dancing with the Stars and all the TV shows they put out, and whatever the next thing they put out with the new iPhone and all that. She's got all the newest technology, and she's freaking almost 80 and 75 years old. What the hell are you doing? I said, I don't care about none of that shit, Mom. She cares about it more than I do. So they brainwashed the older folks into thinking that this shit's cool. And then now you see they've got you. They got you once they got you into that shit too. You're lost, and then you're gonna die, and then they own you. They own you and the whole world and everybody's minds and every action that you do. If you do any of that stuff, then they own the actions that you do. And once they own the actions that you're doing, then you don't have control of your reality anymore. Then they got you. And that's why I look around me. I'm like, hey, none of this is anything that I want to do. What do I really want to do with myself? And then they've got control of all of that. So you got to go get what bits and pieces you can out there. And this is it. The only thing you can do is go wake people up and form a group and take back your world, man. By gunpoint if you have to. You know what I mean? By force if you have to. Tell the cops, you know what I mean? Hey, that's it. You either join us or we're coming to get you. You know what I mean? And everybody, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck. They'll shoot you and kill you for no reason at all. They don't even know why, just for a paycheck. You know what I mean? They don't even know why they're doing it, just because they're getting ordered to do it. That's how stupid they are. You know what I mean? So you think I'm going to listen to somebody like that? Do you think they're right? They're not right. Don't think they're right. Don't give them that right. They're like, oh, they're this and that. They're going to kill you, and you're going to give them the right to do it and tell them that they're right. You know what I mean? And they're just such wimps, such cowards you are. You know what I mean? You're going to let them kill you and tell them that they're right in doing it and tell them, good job. You know what I mean? You don't even stand up for yourselves at all. No, that's, those that give up their rights for safety and security will lose both and deserve neither. Those who give up their rights for safety and security will lose both and deserve neither.